Hey YouTube, Ethan aka PBS Kids and Cartoon Network fan here. And let me tell you one thing about today. So on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I was not in a good mood. You know why? Because my Spotify at first just wasn't working for me and all the above. But by the time my mom knew or even if you know, uninstalled Spotify and reinstalled Spotify, when I got back on Spotify was basically at its most best today. Because today I was in Aikaki, which was in Kailua, and Spotify today just was back to its normal pace and all the above. I actually kind of feel good about Spotify. And also, let me tell you one thing about the Wildcraft Summoner. Unfortunately, I am having trouble with the Wildcraft Summoner. So I'm thinking about when I will do the Wildcraft Summoner. I'm just thinking about if I should do the Season 2 Summoner right before I start Wildcraft and all the above. You know, bro, I can tell you guys, I can tell you about this Wildcraft Summoner. I have one every end of the season and all the above. Specifically, I would be having that every time I finish either Season 2 and then transition all the way to Season 3. But then again, I was frustrated on Thursday. You know, my Spotify just couldn't be like Season 1, which was easily done, and blatantly on Saturday, which was the 4th of July. I got to laugh over it. And another thing to tell you is, I couldn't even, when I came out of the house today, which was Saturday, I turned on my Spotify, and as a result, yes, Spotify is working for me, if you know what I mean. And also, based on the Archer calendar I see here, you see how I taped it and it kind of actually holds well? That kind of feels good for me and all the above. And recently, during one of the comments for the Sebastian of Beyonder 2025's channel, I got yelled at by Franny Nunes. I didn't know that person, but I never like it when people are angry, nor do I like people getting yelled at. You know why? I feel like it hurts my feelings. It's definitely, I would never like yelling because of how loud it is. And every yelling I got from blatantly my past life was basically feeling for her, if you know what I mean. And I can't wait to go for registration for Copyright Community College and all the above. I'll take the 2L bus when I do Copyright Community College. And I'm definitely going to be filming the registration process. I'm pretty sure, hopefully, I could record all lectures and write it down on my notepad and all the above. You know why I want to do that? It's basically because I feel like when I film lectures and so I can get everything in, I definitely will have to post down my YouTube channel, and in addition to my videos, I'll be doing that for every lecture I might be planning on doing in the future. I will be recording this on my phone. And also, I'm pretty sure I hope Spotify doesn't kick me out again, because if it does, I just have to focus on YouTube, which I didn't have to do. I like Spotify and everything. I can listen to every song that appears in my players, and while Spotify is on, I can easily have my phone not access my phone. Earlier today, I heard that when I charged my phone in a charger and then I tried to take it out, there was an electrical shock. There was a fire that I had to take something out. Also, there was a clear fire that was coming out, but only a tiny bit because I tried unplugging and there was an absolute small fire. Luckily, I was okay and all the above. Still, charging right at the Burger King, in the place that could easily consume fire, blatantly smoke is actually kind of dangerous, if you know what I mean. So, the reason why I was in a bad mood for Thursday and Friday was because of my dad. He was stressed about the leak. Yeah, does your dad ever get stressed when something in the bathroom leaks? That happened to my dad as well. And I was also stressed about Spotify, which wasn't working. But luckily, it was fixed by the time that Ema closed Spotify. She took out Spotify and reinstalled Spotify, which means that after reinstalling Spotify, that actually kind of felt good, you know, because whatever song came to mind, I actually like putting it in my notes and all the above. So I'll still keep doing walks but it'll be on Friday rather than Thursday because I'm intending to take Fridays off, and during this entire registration process, I'm definitely going to be filming this and all the above. And I'm also wishing I could get my Wildcraft Summit in time, because that's frustrating if you're trying to play a Wildcraft Summit and it takes a lot of work and you try to make it look like Season 1, it's frustrating. You need to get your ideas in. And I'm hoping to have the Wildcraft Summit tomorrow, if not then Monday morning before I go to Cumberland Community College for registration. And yeah, I'm sorry you guys had to deal with my embarrassment when I got yelled at. And the person I got yelled at was definitely Franny Nunes. And I made a typo error when I thought it was July 20th was Sebastian's birthday. Guess what? It was Allison Marin's birthday I'm talking about. And you know what that means. I'm pretty much hoping in the future I can make a PBS Kids show that could be the Sesame Street style runner, and I could make the style look akin to the Loud House, if you know what I mean. If you guys like the Loud House, I respect your opinion. And I remember watching that right before my favorite shows, Teen Titans Go, Arthur, and Warcraft. That's pretty cool. And also, you see here in the books, I got my letter to my future self. That was from Roosevelt High School, which was way back during my senior year and all the above. And yes, I was asked you a question. Do you ever get a letter to future self from your future school having mailed to you? That happened to me during my senior year. And yep, after all this I've had to say for today, that's definitely all I have to say for now. In the future, I will be making videos, and I'll be basically based on my PBS Kids shows characters right on this my computer, and I'm definitely going to be doing it any place I go to. Besides all that, yup, the thing to say is, that's all I have to say for now. So, if you like my future videos, and this video explaining what happened today, feel free to like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment, and share. So, besides all that, that's all it's about. Please like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, hit the bell, comment, and share. Hope you have a great day. Ethan, aka, and a good mental health. Ethan, aka, PBS Kids and Cartoon Network fan, signs out. Bye!